very good morning and good evening and good night to everybody. So from different parts of the world, this is a unique day that we are meeting on to pay our remembrance to our beloved principal, Mrs. Jebamalai Peters. Hope this day has not come so soon, and there was a lot that she did. She has touched our lives in a unique way. As I go through these messages that people have been showering in through the email and messages, it's that personal connect that she had, more than being around as the principal, the motherly connect that she had. And I am from the 2003 batch, but still, a lot of principals who passed on after her quote her for what she has achieved and the stalwart that she has been in the school. And it's just that nook and corner of Vanavani echoes what she established in the early years of our school. So I'd like to start the day off by passing the mic on to Mrs. Kamala, President of Vanavani Alumni Association, to start off this remembrance meeting with.
Thank you, Venkat. Great to all. Venkat, Mrs. Jebamalai Peters was the rarest of the row. You will live in our hearts and thoughts forever. I welcome the school management and all of you here. I studied at Vanavani from lower kindergarten to grade 12 and graduated in 1984. The school management, the teachers past and present, the alumni are gathered here to honor a very special person, the one and only Mrs. Jebamalai Peters, the founding principal of Vanavani Matriculation Higher Secondary School. She was fondly remembered by many as JP. She's the one strong thread that's uniting us all, Vanavanians, teachers, non-teaching faculty, and students past and present. Her trademark was her whistle with a bunch of keys at her waist, her perfume, her coiffure, and sari impeccably in place. She always exuded professionalism, a steely hand covered with velvet, an attractive charm, which all added up to a very powerful personality. I hope we can get a copyright to that. But alas, it will be a dream which none of us can match up to. She always raised the bar and was a stickler for discipline. We all had our very own personal time as students and then as alumni with her. I cannot tell how grateful I am for the time we spent together as teacher and taught. Daffodils by William Wordsworth is still etched in my mind. She depicted the field of daffodils on the blackboard with under the banyan tree. She swayed gracefully with the breeze to show us the swaying of the daffodils in far-off shores in England and transported us to a different world. Mrs. Peter tried for a betterment of all around her always. She was ahead of her time. My father was a board member at Vanavani, and he told me an incident that she didn't want caste on the application form, and she fought against it. But sadly, it came to a pass. I can keep on quoting many incidents, but I would like to conclude by, about my last visit to a residence 6 to 7 years ago at Bangalore. Her memory was astonishing as she asked me about a lot of schoolmates with their initials, siblings, and their parents. Frankly, I didn't remember a lot of things. And next day, being a Sunday, she was instructing her maid to get ready to prepare 200 sandwiches at the church regularly. I was amazed at the thought she wanted to serve at the age of 85. We have lost a great teacher, a fabulous administrator, an excellent orator, and above all, a very, very good human being. She's the rarest of the rose, whose perfume will linger forever. Ma'am, you will always be the guiding force to take your founding school, Vanavani, to greater heights, ably assisted by the present school management, IIT management, and alumni. Ma'am, you will be missed beyond words can say. My deepest condolence to all the loved ones you're left behind, and especially Mr. Peter. Thank you all who have joined and online, sent voice and texted messages. God bless. Now I request our present principal, Mr. Satish Kumar, to say a few lines. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Kamala. And can say that that you are all lucky to be a student of our beloved founding principal, Mrs. Jebamalai Peter. I had a chance to talk to her 2 times over phone. Even that time, she was talking about our school because after I joined here, I wanted to know what was the purpose of opening a school, because we need to take it in the same direction. That is why I called Madam. And even that time she was saying it's our school, our children. So that time really I was felt and then energized that how she was motherly, not even during her tenure, even that time she was so connected with, even now that time, even she was retired and not coming to school, but her whole heart was there in the school, and she was sharing with me the way how she was. Really, I was immersed. And even I was meeting so many school alumni and sharing their remembrance. And I could say that she was really acted as a stepmother when she was at the school campus. Really sorry, to hear her last life, and I hope and pray to keep her soul in rest in peace. At the same time, I request all the Vanavani alumni, we need to have a block called JP Ma'am block at the school campus. So there, now you are there at around 25, but even though more than thousands of alumni from Vanavani, but just 25 is here, around 32 is now here. Again, I don't think, once the years going, how many of them will remember JP Ma'am. So we need to have a building which talk about her, which talk about her life, how she was really more than 18 years she was spent here. Not only during her tenure, even after that she was coming here, even to the Golden Jubilee she was here, and talking to you and just telling you to implement her dream. So that we need to make it for decades and decades. For that, you please join together and make her the own dream to come true at years. So thank you for making giving me opportunity to talk in this forum, and welcome you to the school at any time. And then whatever the way that you would like to help the school, please welcome. Thank you for giving this opportunity once again.
Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to welcome you all for this memorial meeting of Mrs. Jebamalai Peter, who entered into the glory. I thank and I'm grateful to our Vanavani principal, Mr. Satish Kumar, for announcing the block in name of Mrs. Jebamalai Peters. We also thank the chairman of the Vanavani Management Committee, Professor S.P. Dhanavale, for giving this opportunity to the Vanavani Alumni Association. We welcome the eminent teachers who are the pillars of the school, and the student community and present teachers who have joined hands with our beloved ma'am, Mrs. Jebamalai Peter, and the present principal, Mr. Satish Kumar. We also join hands to welcome the alumni who have marched the life of childhood with this 58 years young school with a glorious journey, and still shedding shining lights on this eminent school. I would like to hand over this to Mr. Venkat to play the audio of Mrs. Kaveri Padmanabhan, who was the principal during the Golden Jubilee celebration.
Like Mrs. Mrs. Jebamalai Peter. I was fortunate to have met her and interacted with her during my tenure at Manavani. I had heard so many stories about this founding principal from alumni and the staff, so much so that I was a bit intimidated. I was a bit worried at the prospect of meeting her in person when we traveled to Bangalore. Subsequently, when she came to the campus, when she came to the school for the event, the kind of, the respect and love that she commanded and that the students and staff showered on her is totally unbelievable. And it's not every day, it's not everyone that, gets that kind of love and respect. And she led the school on her own. She will be missed. I should say she will be remembered. And, wherever she is, I'm sure she's happy from up there. She's maybe, looking at all of us and listening to all of us speak about her like this today. I join all of you, Mr. Peter in particular. I offer my sincere condolences to you, Mr. Peter, for this loss. May you have the strength to bear this.
Mrs. Kamala Kumari and students of Manavani Alumni Association, good morning and God's blessing to you all. Mr. Peters and family, myself included and appreciative of the memorial meet you are having for Mrs. Peter, our beloved mother. Yes, I say our mother because we all are her children in every way that mattered. She loved each of you and was so proud of accomplished individual you are today. We are sorry we could not join you, but we are with you in spirit. She is watching over all of you from heaven, smiling and holding you all close to her heart. Mr. Peter sends his blessings. May you all have God's guiding light always. Sincerely, Pastor Charles. So this was the message received from the son of Mrs. Jebamalai ma'am's